Good morning. Welcome back to another episode of Monday Morning Yo-Yo. I, of course, am your host, G2 Jakaroo. Yeah, that name is still corny, but I do want to talk about it real quick. Currently, going through the followers on my Instagram account for G2 Jake and removing everybody I don't know basically via real life. It's not that I don't consider you a friend, but if I don't know you in person, I mostly have transferred that account to just posting pictures of my kids for myself to look back on. So don't take it personal, I'm removing everybody. Now, what that does mean is I'm creating a new account for yo-yo content on a personal basis that I don't think needs to be on the official G2 Yo-Yo's account. Right now, that account is G2 Jakaroo. I think you just look G2 Jake, G2 space Jake, or G2 underscore Jakaroo. But yeah. That's just where yo-yo content on the personal level will be. So take it or leave it. I don't care. Just letting you know. Don't want you to take it personal that you're removed from my personal account. That's just a picture of my kids. Alright, anyways, last week we did a lot of testing of the workhorses, and we'll get to those in a second. Tuesday, loadout Tuesday. Holy cow, I'm drawing a blank on what we released last Tuesday for loadout Tuesday. Drops account. How could I forget that? That stinks. Weapon X. First time with the speckles and the splash. So Weapon X loadout looks really good. That was Tuesday. Friday we had a dual drop. Just keeping up with that consistency. The Scarlet Council was announced. The Reverse Rainbow Road grunt was not. I did let Patreon chat know like 15 minutes before the drop that it was coming. But mostly Reverse Rainbow Road has to be a lottery or kind of a mostly secret drop, and I've had issues with the lotteries these last two, not necessarily getting people to pay because they know they won't be able to enter again, but delay payments, and that just causes extra issues on this end where the surprise drop, yes, the website sucks, and it sucks because you didn't know about it. So I guess the suckage either comes on this end for lottery or your end for random drops. So there's going to be suckage either way. Congratulations to those that got one. Incredible colorway, incredible yo-yo, love the grunt. Glad to have finally got some back. It's been a drought on the grunt for a while. Grunt, my favorite mid-size yo-yo, and the Reverse Rainbow Road. This one, I'm glad it evolved a little bit, good or bad. It's not going to perfectly match the other ones. There's a little different coloring. This is the first batch done in the new acid at the anodizer, so the coloring is a little bit different, but still the same in theory. Back to the Workhorse. You guys will be getting invoices this week. They are going to go to your email. They will be from, most likely, if you don't see it in your email, they'll be in your PayPal. I don't have a hard date on when those are going to be sent out, but they are going to be going out this week, so you'll see it pop up wherever you interact with the internet that people are getting their invoices. So check your email. If it's not there, check your PayPal. If it's not there, then go ahead and shoot me an email, gscorejoes@gmail.com.
Safety rims.
Hey Ron, safety rims?
Safety rims.
What are you doing here? Safety rim.
Yeah, I gotta go, but I'll be right back. Safety
What?
rims. Think about it.
Okay. Matt, go ahead and take it away with the bangers, sir.
Every week, G2 Jakalicious sends one man across the globe to find bangers for you. Welcome to Bangers of the Week. Let's ride. What's happening, beautiful people? Happy freaking Monday. We are here 5:30 in the morning on a beautiful Monday morning, and we're ready to absolutely rip this week up. Guys, without further ado, let's get into these bangers. We got the Masters edition for you this week. Let's freaking ride. Up first this week is Mr. Sean Collins. And guys, we're starting off with a bang. He said this was inspired by Mr. Chris Toledo. You can definitely see the inspiration, Sean, your yo-yoing is always beautiful, brother. It's always just absolutely top notch. The moves you make, you waste no movements with a yo-yo. You waste none of that string, my friend. You know exactly what you're doing with it, and we love to see it. Sean, thank you so much for sharing this week's banger, brother. We love to watch you work, homie. Up next this week is this perfect shot from Doc Pop. And guys, I wish I could make my camera do anything like this dude does. Every trick that Doc Pop does, you know, is backed up by 20 years of experience, maybe 30 at this point. Who really knows? Doc has been yo-yoing since Moses was on the side of that corner etching them tablets for the Lord. Thank you, Doc Pop. We appreciate you, dog. Doc, your tricks are just absolutely gorgeous, dude. They really are some of the most beautiful yo-yo tricks in the nation. We love to watch you work, homie. Thanks for sharing this week's banger, brother. Last, but certainly not least, is this Blaze Becker or a new unlockable character on GTA 3 Vice City? I'm going to go with the latter. I love Blaze, but homie looks like he's about to hijack a car and maybe will do something with that yo-yo that could possibly hurt you. No, but for real though, all of Blaze's tricks are super difficult, super fun, super not easy, right? That's what we love on this Bangers edition, especially the Masters edition. I promised you 3, right guys? This one is no different. Blaze is just an absolute workhorse. Look at that stinking dog coming out of the background. We need more dogs in yo-yo trick videos. They get my attention immediately. Mr. Blaze, I love you. I'm sorry I almost tackled you at Worlds. Really did not mean to do that. Still very apologetic about that. You're awesome. Thanks for sharing this week's banger, brother. Anyways, y'all, that has been this week's Bangers, the Masters edition. And we've had some absolute bangers for you today. Let's freaking ride. I will see y'all next week. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Let ride.
Thank you. Love it. Bangers of the week. Individual accounts are coming soon. Matt says people are messaging him, and it's a little bit hard to get through. So people have been helping him select the bangers, which is pretty cool. But Matt is the man, the myth, the legend when it comes to the bangers. So congratulations to those that featured, and thanks to Matt for doing it. Before Ron rudely interrupted, I was talking about the Workhorse invoices. Shirt and sweatshirt invoices, those are going to be separate. We're going to get the yo-yos all sent out in one wave, and the shirts will be a separate invoice for you. It's going to feel like you're paying shipping twice, but you're really not, because your shipping would be more expensive if you had the shirts and hoodies included with the yo-yo anyways. So just keep that in mind. They'll be coming very quickly after we get all those out and a little bit caught up. How the extras are going to be sold, I'm not exactly sure. I'm going to talk with the Boomers Club and see what they think. It's not something that I feel we should list. The price is what's available for sale on the Yo-Yo Expert forums. I don't like putting anything directly for sale there, but I do want the Boomers Club to have first access, so I'm not exactly sure the best way to navigate that. But we do have extras and they'll be available soon. That brings us into this week, Loadout Tuesday. Yes, Loadout Tuesday continues and thrives. So Loadout Tuesday, 12 p.m. Eastern in the G2 store. Like we said last week, trying to be consistent with those Friday drops. There's going to be weeks that I miss clearly with the Patreon releases and then just with other life happenings. This week we have spring break. Jonah has a baseball tournament this weekend. But with all that said, I'm going to try to have a Friday drop. It's going to be smaller than normal. We're shooting for at least 25 units on a Friday drop. This will be smaller than that, so just keep that in mind. So I probably won't send out a newsletter on it because it's a small drop. Now customs, every time I bring it up, something breaks, so just keep that in mind. Customs were worked on last week because he did have questions on the last couple. So my guess is they are drying as we speak and going to be shipped out to me, or something else broke and he hasn't told me about it yet. But doing our best to get through those. You guys know they come in waves. Sometimes it takes a few months, sometimes it takes 3 weeks. Depends just on the anodizer's motivation, what else he has to do, and if something else breaks. This week's ATC, APT, is that what the song the kids are singing right now? This week's ATC trick, chopsticks to triangle. It's a good one. Hop in there, learn it. This is what it looks like. Thanks again to Mike for doing all these. Thanks again to Leo for the other view. and putting them on YouTube for us. That helps. We get up all the platforms covered. Club Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to do my best to be there and be out of there on time. I can't be dragging on this Friday that's coming up. Just know that early going in. I cannot hang out till 11 p.m. again. Mike usually gives us a preview for the next week's trick to help us get yourself set up for success. Perfect time to ask him any of the other Average Throwers Club's tricks. You're not going to get one-on-one attention like this live anywhere else. It's incredible. And come BS with us. Just hang out with other people that like to play yo-yo. It's fun. You don't have to just talk G2. I promise. Anyways, this has been Monday Morning Yo-Yo. Thanks for watching. Thanks for viewing. Thanks for being here. And happy throwing.